Hey guys, and welcome to day 4 of my Shadowlands Gold Cap Challenge. This episode is coming a day later. Sorry about that, I was very busy yesterday. But hopefully we can still make a lot of tasty gold. And I thought I would start the challenge with a mailbox opening rather than ending it with one. Just so we could see what progress we're at so far, and also because I think it's going to be quite a juicy mailbox. Anyway, so we have 1 million gold in the first lot of mail, and we've got 280 mails, so it's going to be good, I think. Anyway, let's open up this 1 million, and we're on 760, so I'll just open everything, and we'll see what we're at once it's finished. As you can see, I did even more Dark Moon deck selling. The profits dropped quite significantly, but still, if I spend about 1 million gold, I make like 300 or 400k profits, so I did that a couple of times, and yeah, it takes a while. And it's a lot of investment, but it is still worth it. Okay, so after all that, we just collected 2.8 million gold mailbox, not bad at all. And now we're on 3.5 million. So I just wanted to get a kind of general idea of where we are at on the challenge, and 3.5 million is pretty decent. We've got probably a couple of 100k on the auction house still. And yeah, anyway, let me tell you what I've been doing since the last episode. So first of all, I'm level 58 on my main character, which is exciting. I think I will hit max level today, hopefully, if I can get some game time in. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I've been really enjoying the leveling, in fact, and I particularly love Ardenweald. Maybe that's because I am a druid. It reminds me of the Legion. What was it called? Where the Legion Druid Order Hall was. I used to love that. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to make this my Covenant. I need to kind of look up if it's actually good for Resto or Balanced Druid, but probably will try and make this my Covenant if it's any good. And yeah, when we're level 60 we can start doing some stuff, start sort of working on getting some legendary things, and yeah, it doesn't impact the gold making too much, but at least it's something. In other news, I got all the rest of my professions to max level, so that's engineering, tailoring, and what was the other one? Blacksmithing, I think. So all of those are now at max, and now I have every profession, well, apart from the gathering professions, I have every profession at max level, which is good. It didn't really cost me much at all to level, maybe sort of 30,000 gold. It's really quite cheap to level, which is cool. So hopefully today we're going to be making some gold with these professions. Just want to see how profitable it is, and you know, whether we can find some fun ways to make gold, and we might do a couple of shuffles as well. We will see, but that's my plan of action for today. The one thing that level 60 does allow you to do is to start doing the legendary crafting. So I do have a leatherworking on my main, so hopefully when I hit 60 I'll be able to do the legendary stuff. Until then, it's a bit annoying that I can't craft any of the legendary stuff on my other characters, and I'm definitely not going to have time to level those up to 60 for the moment, so that's going to be something that isn't going to be great for my gold making, but at least I've got leatherworking on my main, so we'll be able to get quite a few legendaries crafted in terms of the mail and leather ones. So one thing I am going to try and do, and I'll make a separate video about it later, is the shuffle, the tailoring to enchanting shuffle. How this works quite simply is you create some braces by buying out cloth, and then you disenchant the braces. So I'm going to try it by making 2,000 braces. I feel this won't be a good use of my time, but I'm going to do it anyway, purely for science. And if I've done the maths correctly, I should make at least 50k, hopefully. So I'm going to buy 6,000 shrouded cloth. Then I'm going to buy 2,000 threads. If you have the add-on bulk buy, it lets you buy large amounts of things all at once. A quick tip for you there. Anyway, now I can create 2,000 braces. I craft them all, I send them all over to my disenchanter. He then disenchants them all into soul dust, and we make gold. Apparently 1,000 braces equals around 3,000 soul dust. So I should be able to get about 6,000 soul dust from these braces, which should equal around, I don't know, like 40k profit overall, which is going to be pretty decent. Obviously you have to take into account the time it takes, and is it worth it right now in terms of the time it takes? I don't really know. Probably not, to be honest, but I want to show you guys different methods of gold making, so I'm basically doing it for you guys, definitely not for me. But yeah, and the disenchanting is also going to take a long time, so oof, oh well. Just keep crafting, just keep crafting, just keep crafting, crafting, crafting. Okay, that is the very last of the braces. That took quite a while. But if you're struggling with gold making and you just want something easy, then I suppose that can work for you. Before we log over to my enchanter to disenchant all of this, I do just want to do a little bit of crafting for a few things. So I'm going to make myself a few different things that are profitable. I need to sort out my groups for all of these, but I'll do that soon. What else is profitable? There's actually 1,000 gold profit per lightless silk pouch at the moment, so I will make 10 of those. And I'm also going to make some of these momentum redistributor buttes from engineering. It's about 500 gold profit from each of them. I wonder how quick they'll sell. I mean, their sell rate's not terrible. Maybe I'll get 10 and see if we can sell them. Cheeky 5k there. And let's get crafting. At least a little bit of gold can be made. Really, these professions are not the best. I think unless you've got the legendary stuff or you're on a lower pop server, they're just not going to be great right now, but hopefully things will improve. It'll be very interesting to see what happens on reset, which is tomorrow for US or Wednesday for EU. Hopefully we'll get some pretty cool things around then. I'm really interested to see how these engineering things sell, because generally engineering just sucks. There's a few sort of lower level engineering things which will sell, stuff like the auto hammers, if you can get the mats for a good price. But generally engineering really struggles to make any gold, and it seems pretty similar in Shadowlands, unfortunately. Okay, sent all that stuff over. Now let's go and get disenchanting. Now there's a pretty simple macro you can use, which is /cast disenchant /use shrouded cloth braces, and you can just spam that and it will keep on getting the braces. And then you just do this for a long time. Anyway, I will do this later because there's no point in you guys seeing this, but this is basically what I am going to be doing for when I'm watching a film or something. It's something you can do when AFK at least, to make a bit of extra gold. Anyway, just wanted to look at some blacksmithing too. So we have a bit more profit, fortunately, and some really quick selling gear. I mean, blacksmithing's all about if you can get the ore for a good price. And we do have a few things that sell pretty decently, particularly a couple of the weapons that I presume people use for leveling. And yeah, they sell reasonably well, in fact pretty well, so definitely worth crafting. Let's get crafting, let's get crafting. I do like blacksmithing because it has so much stuff. It's just got way more than all the other professions. It always does every expansion, so it's usually my favourite crafting profession, and particularly because the weapons always sell pretty well. So yeah, maybe I will try and get this character up to max level. I mean, realistically, I think I'm going to have to get all my characters up to max level to make use of the legendary crafting. We'll have to see how kind of profitable that is, but it could be worthwhile doing, but obviously not going to be doing that just yet. Anyway guys, that's probably going to be that for this video. I'll just do some disenchanting whilst watching a film or something. Like I say, this isn't usually the way I'd make gold. I usually like more interesting ways, but for the challenge and for science I will do it. So hopefully we'll get a nice bit of soul dust, nice bit of profit, and then hopefully the other stuff will sell as well. Not huge gold made from the other professions right now, but hopefully it can be steady gold, and once we get all the professions rolling it'll be very steady. And I'll also start crafting some old world stuff, because you should never forget about that when you are gold making. In fact, I think I might even do some dark moon decks again if they are at all profitable. But yeah, that is it for this video guys. I'll also be doing another video on a vendor shuffle later today, so look out for that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time,